Hello everyone, my name is Walter Richards from DaGameTrain, and welcome back for some more Chrono Trigger. By the end of the session, we have obtained a crucial component to our journey, the Wings of Time, basically a time machine. And so here we are, at the end of time once again. Yes, indeed. He did indeed finish the Wings of Time, old man. And you may notice, I did a bit of grinding again, but this time around not too much, because what I was mostly going for is new techs rather than more levels. And that's because I didn't have a good grinding spot unlocked. I stopped a little too early. What can I do? I couldn't keep talking for much longer. So, for Chrono I got... I think we had life already, so I'm gonna say I got Confuse. And some double techs, of course. And I think one triple tech, not entirely sure, probably not. And we did make some progress towards unlocking the best lightning spell for Chrono, Luminaire. Still needs quite a few skill points, but considering the places we'll be visiting this time around, this should not take long. For Marl, we've managed to unlock Cure 2, which is a very potent healing spell. And we've made some progress towards Life 2, which is a very useful reviving spell. It revives and fully heals your teammate. We also got a few more double techs, although to be quite honest, I don't really see much of a difference. So you'll have to excuse me if I can't really tell you what's up. For Luca we got the Mega Bomb, which is like Napalm, only better, bigger, stronger. And of course made a tiny bit of progress for Flare, the strongest fire magic attack. We'll definitely need that. Frogo got himself a bit of an upgrade as well. He is also able of healing a bit better than before. You know, Slurp was his initial healing spell, but now he has Heal. And he's pretty close to getting the Leap Slash. It's a pretty good tech. Robo, I don't think he got much of anything going. I think all he got is the Heal Beam and some progress on the Uzi Punch. Alright, no problem there. And Isla, I believe, got Rock Throw. And a bit of progress towards Charm. Now as you can see, Charm won't take much longer to get. Just a few more encounters and they're there. But what is Charm good for? Well, throughout the game, you'll be able to charm opponents, and if you're successful, you can steal random items. Most of the time it's stuff that you can find just about anywhere else, maybe even purchase it out of shops. But sometimes you can find items which are quite useful, and as such, we kinda want to have it, at least before we get to the end game. Any new items that you could use? Actually no, we already have everything, so it doesn't matter. So, now that we got all of that out of the way, I think it's important that we board the Epoch. I think I was calling it Epoch last time, not Epoch. Whatever, who cares? And travel back into the Dark Ages, because that is our intended destination. After all, we got kind of booted out last time by the mysterious prophet. So, what can we expect in this place now? Let's have a look. Well, the Skyway is completely locked. There is no way for us to go up to the Kingdom of Zeal. So we have to find a different way around. We also know that one of the gurus, Melchior, is stuck on some place known as the Mountain of Woe, So we should probably look for a way to get him out of there, because he is quite important to us. In fact, I believe that's where we stopped last time. So let's get to it then. We gotta get his ass out. For this next dungeon, you want to have at least 2 guys who can do both fire and water, so Luca and Marl will be the best choices here. A power tab. Anyone need some power? Let's see. I suppose I could give it to Chrono, it doesn't hurt. A funny thing I learned recently while I was, you know, grinding, doing some shit on the DS version and whatnot. Oh, by the way, these are some new encounters. I think they're just called beasts in here. In the DS version they're called mud beasts. These guys are pretty tough, you gotta use magic against them. And I used regular lightning, oops. Unfortunately, you gotta be kinda quick with these guys, because the longer they live, the harder they get to kill. Because every attack powers them up. It doesn't power their defenses, it powers their attack power. So, if you can get rid of them quickly, you ought to be fine. Oh, well that didn't hurt much. Get out of here. Nice. Now, what I did learn recently is that of all the stats that you have in the game, the only one that does not increase with level ups is speed. So the only way to get faster is to either use equipment which speeds you up, or use speed tabs, which makes speed tabs a very precious commodity. Now, of all the characters, Robo will always be the slowest, so it's probably a good idea to give him a few speed tabs if you want to speed him up. There is something that will permanently increase his speed later on, but that comes pretty late, and it's probably a good idea to get something going for him beforehand. "You can't pass through here," the little bastard says, and this is your boss fight actually. And this one can be quite annoying because, well, first of all, because of that, you can just randomly be forced to go to sleep because of a pebble. But also another problem, you're dealing with 2 elemental beasts, blue and red. Now in this case, it's important that you remember this for later on. These guys, as you can see, they both are indistinctly colored, so you can immediately get the idea that they're both weak to something. And it's true. Naturally, everyone is weak to lightning, I believe. Let's have a look. Yes, the consensus agrees that that is indeed the case. But, as you can no doubt tell, the red and the blue beasts are weak to their respective counterparts. That is, the red beast is weak to anything that's water, while the blue beast is weak to anything that's fire. So if you're gonna do anything when it comes to fire, do it on a blue guy, and look at that damage. The Mega Bomb is pretty good. Meanwhile, I can't really do much against the red beast in terms of ice magics, because if we do anything, it'll heal the other guy as well. We don't want that. The strategy for this boss fight is to simply be kinda quick about it. So, initiating haste whenever you have a possibility is probably a good idea. Ah, son of a bitch. Here's another problem to keep an eye out for. That little butthead is gonna give you a lot of shit throughout this fight, because he's kinda tough to kill, but he's only annoying while you have the beasts on screen as well. Without the beasts, he doesn't do anything worth a damn. But with the beasts, he'll always consider counterattacking like a little bastard that he is. Hey dude, you just did an attack. Come on. Don't you fucking dare. Ah, thank goodness. So the sooner you can get rid of one of the beasts, the better. Oh, perfect. We got rid of the blue beast. Now we can use proper fucking ice spells. Oh, wait a minute, Confuse was the frenzy spell from the DS version? What the hell? Okay, that was odd. But as you can see now, with the blue beast defeated, we can wail on him with some proper spells. We can use both lightning and ice too. Luko on the other hand will be our item bitch. I mean, what else she can do? If she attacks the red beast, she's going to heal everyone. What the fuck, dude? You just did 2 heals in 1 turn. Bastard. Give that to him. The Mud Imp isn't too powerful. He's not that big of a threat. As you can see, half the time he's just healing his friend here, because he knows if he loses it, that's it for him. So for the most part, I like to just dish out some regular pain on that little bastard. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he cares much about your physical attacks, so you probably want to save those for somebody else. Yeah, like the beast actually, now that I think about it. He doesn't seem to like physicals a whole lot, and coupled with ice too, that ought to end his life pretty soon. That is, of course, if the damn imp doesn't keep healing him too much. But as you can see, the beasts don't attack very often. Almost never, actually. It's mostly... they mostly heal only when the damn imp forces them to do something. So you don't have to worry about them too much, especially when one of the beasts is already out of the fight. Will this do the trick? Yes. Alright, so this fight is not gonna get any much harder. Get your ethers going now. Where the hell are they? There we go. Get your guys back to full speed. And just dish out some pain for this little bastard, because he's got nowhere left to go. Nowhere left to run. I remember the first time I fought this guy, I had so much trouble, but that's because, well, once again, I wasn't grinding at all. So I was a little unprepared for him. This was a legitimately difficult battle for me the first time around, and it pissed me off, but I did beat him in the first attempt, and it felt good. It felt pretty good to show that little bastard who's boss. I have a problem though, he keeps out healing my damage when I do lightning, and that's no bueno. So let's see if we can do something dangerous to this guy. Let's see if Antipod can help us out here. Oh yeah, that'll do the trick. He won't be able to out-heal this. There's only a problem that Marl is not very fast. I need to get some speed back up on her. Alright, this should help. Good thing that the imp only is able to heal for like 150 damage. Let's see if Delta Force helps out. So, if you can do above 150 damage at all times, you ought to be good. The imp is no match against you all by himself. Ah, that dealt less damage than the antipod, didn't it? That's no bueno. Hey! You bastard! He ran away! Ah, screw him. Good. Good that he ran away. He is a bitch. That's like the first time it happened too. Usually I get rid of him fast enough for him not to run away. But... oh, you know, we are doing a recording after all. Things ought to be different all the damn time. Oh, speaking of the Mountain of Woe actually, this is it. And this is your very first really good grinding spot. You see, these rubbles here, they do this little thing at the beginning of the fight where they lock you out of all of your attacks, so you have to use physical attacks to get rid of them. How the hell did you miss a rock? What the hell, guys? How are you missing a rock? He's not even moving. What the hell, guys? Hit him! There you go. Man, these guys are starting to really... how do you miss a rock? Seriously, how do you miss a not moving rock? It's not even doing anything. Oh, it ran away! Fucking hell! Imbeciles. This is what I really don't like when it happens. We start missing the damn shots every single time because we just have to do it. And because of the way this area works, most of the rubbles, if you don't destroy them, they just run away. And they're gone for good. Even if you kill them, they run away. So it's a major pain in the ass whenever it happens. Because for some reason the game just has to keep missing the attacks. It just has to. Like, why? Why the hell did it do that? There was no reason for it to be that way. What a bitch. But now for these stupid imps, every single attack is gonna connect just fine. Just watch. Everything's gonna be fine now. Yeah, see? Perfect hit. No miss at all. But the fucking rock. The fucking rock that doesn't move anywhere. That doesn't do anything. Just can't hit it. I mean, fuck me, right? What the hell? But like I said, this is a pretty good place to grind, because most of the enemies here give you quite a bit of experience, and another thing, the rubbles, if you do manage not to get sucked into the suckage void and completely miss every single shot for no reason whatsoever, you'll be able to get 100 tech points per kill on the rubbles. And there is one that respawns as long as the boss of the area is not killed, or so some people say. Even now, the tech points you get from regular enemies is not that bad at all, actually. Let's see if we can get some fucking accuracy on this shit, because this is ridiculous. I should have been able to hit him much more often than that. Or hell, maybe I should just consider getting somebody else for this. But I do need to get flare and everything. So let's keep trying. But as you can see, lock all is just can't use items and text. That's it. So you gotta do physicals. Oh no, not this shit again. Just hit him. Come on. Why is this happening? Can anyone explain this? This is ridiculous. I've never had them act like this. Only now they start missing the attacks. But before, every single time. No, it's fine. Let's hit him every single time. Not now. It's a miss. Every shot is a fucking... This is really pissing me off. Just hit the damn rock! And another one disappears. This is so dumb! Why are they running away? Why can't I hit the damn rocks?